In a quaint village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a humble laborer. His daily routine was simple, but arduous. He would dig up soil, load it onto his faithful donkey, and sell it in the marketplace to earn a modest living. Life was tough, but he made do with what he had, finding satisfaction in the simplicity of his work. One day, while he was digging as usual, his shovel struck something hard. Curiosity piqued, he unearthed a peculiar shiny stone. It caught the sunlight, casting brilliant reflections. However, being uneducated in matters of gems and jewels, the laborer didn't recognize the stone's true worth. To him, it was just an attractive piece of earth. He nonchalantly tied it around his donkey's neck, thinking it might make a nice decoration. As the laborer continued with his day, walking through the village with his donkey, the stone caught the eye of a wealthy shopkeeper who owned a small grocery store. Intrigued by the glinting object hanging from the donkey's neck, the shopkeeper approached the laborer and inquired about it. The laborer, unaware of its significance, casually replied that it was merely a shiny stone he had found while digging. The shopkeeper, captivated by the stone's beauty, saw an opportunity. He offered to buy it from the laborer for 50 rupees, a sum that seemed reasonable to the laborer given that he considered the stone to be of little value. Without hesitation, the laborer agreed, and the shopkeeper walked away with what he believed to be just a pretty trinket. He proudly hung the stone on the scale in his shop, where it quickly became a topic of admiration among his customers. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos. Days passed, and the stone continued to attract attention. One afternoon, a jeweler visiting the village stepped into the shop and immediately noticed the stone hanging on the scale. His trained eye recognized the stone for what it truly was, a precious diamond of immense value. Stunned by his discovery, the jeweler asked the shopkeeper how he had come to possess such a valuable gem. The shopkeeper, still oblivious to its true worth, recounted the story of purchasing it from the laborer for a mere 50 rupees. Sensing an opportunity to acquire the diamond at a bargain, the jeweler offered to buy it for 300 rupees. However, the shopkeeper, thinking himself clever and not wanting to sell too cheaply, insisted on a price of 500 rupees. After a brief negotiation, the jeweler, known for his frugality, decided to leave, assuming that the shopkeeper would eventually lower the price. He planned to return the next day, confident that the diamond would still be there and that he could secure it for 500 rupees. As fate would have it, later that evening, another jeweler, unfamiliar with the village, found himself passing through. His car broke down near the shop, and while the driver was fixing it, the jeweler wandered inside to pass the time. Upon entering, his eyes were immediately drawn to the diamond hanging on the scale. Unlike the shopkeeper, this jeweler instantly recognized its unparalleled value. He approached the shopkeeper and asked if he was willing to sell the stone. The shopkeeper, unaware of the diamond's true worth and eager to make a profit, agreed to sell it for 500 rupees. The jeweler, realizing the incredible deal he was getting, paid the sum without hesitation and left the village with the priceless diamond in his possession. The following morning, the first jeweler returned to the shop, fully intending to purchase the diamond for 500 rupees. But to his dismay, the stone was gone. He frantically asked the shopkeeper what had happened to it. The shopkeeper calmly explained that another man had come the previous evening and bought it for 500 rupees. The jeweler, filled with regret and anger, couldn't believe he had lost such a valuable opportunity over a mere 200 rupees. In his frustration, he exclaimed to the shopkeeper, "Do you realize that you just sold a diamond worth a fortune for only 500 rupees? Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos. The shopkeeper, taken aback, replied, "Sir, I didn't know it was a priceless diamond, but you did, and yet you chose to haggle over 200 rupees. So, who is the bigger fool here? You let a fortune slip through your fingers because you were too focused on saving a little money." This story imparts 3 valuable lessons that are crucial in both life and business. 1. Be frugal, but not foolish. While it's important to be careful with money, being overly frugal can sometimes lead to greater losses. The jeweler lost a diamond because he was unwilling to spend a little extra. Recognize when it's worth paying more to gain something valuable. 2. Seize opportunities. Life presents us with opportunities, often disguised in ordinary circumstances. The first jeweler recognized the diamond's value but failed to seize the opportunity immediately. Had he acted quickly, he would have gained a priceless asset. 3. Don't procrastinate. The jeweler's decision to wait cost him dearly. The right moment to act is often now. Delaying important decisions or tasks can result in missed opportunities, as the jeweler learned the hard way. In essence, this tale reminds us that wisdom lies in recognizing the value of what we have, acting swiftly when opportunities arise, and knowing when to spend wisely rather than saving foolishly. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe.